All right, Kathy. Okay, we're still waiting for one more person, but we're not gonna wait. Sometimes people sign up and they forget to make it. So, good morning. I haven't seen some of you for a year. Happy New Year. And I'm Diana, and we have some new people. So let's introduce ourselves. Heather, welcome. Did you make it to the last Sunday's class? Wonderful, yes. Oh, you was? Oh my gosh. And you did that Qigong for winter? Oh, great. Oh, we're gonna continue that today, yes. And we have Dinora. She's been with us for a while. And Joanna. And Suzanne here. All right. And all of you were here last Sunday or no? You're not, okay. Okay, all right. So I was away and it felt good to be away and also feel good to get back, so that's good. So let's start sitting today. We're gonna start with some yoga and then we'll end up with the Qigong practice because it's a little bit more calming and more soothing to end up with the Qigong. So let's get our sit bones into the ground. Just find a comfortable position for your knees to drop down sideways. And then inhale, connect into your center and lift up from that root chakra, from the sit bones, all the way up to the crown, lengthening your spine. As we inhale, we're gonna roll the shoulders up and drop them back and down to open our chest and heart a little bit more. We're gonna allow the chin to slightly tuck in. But still keeping that length and integrity of the spine. We wanna have a nice and long but flexible spine. We don't wanna feel stiffness, we wanna feel an ease and uplifting sensation of the spine when we inhale. And as we exhale, we wanna feel a relaxation falling down your body. Rest your wrists on your knees. Close the eyes and gently gaze downward towards the tip of the nose. So you have a little bit of slit of daylight. So you're looking down and connect to the breath. Just noticing where the breath finds you right now. Just noticing the quality of the breath. The warmth, the heat, the sensation, at the tip of the nose, the nostrils. Just observing this breathing process. Inhaling, filling up the lungs. Hold a little bit at the top, have a little pause. And then exhale. Exhaling fully, squeeze a little bit, navel point towards the spine. And then allow the breath to come in again. So we'll practice mindful breathing, which means we really stay connected with the breath for as long as we can. I'm gonna try 3 more minutes in this meditation, just to see if we can do it. And as easy as it sounds, it is also so easy to get distracted. So don't have any expectations or judgments if it doesn't feel like you're doing it right. Just let it be and observe, but attempt to be mindful and connected with the breath at all times. Noticing the inhale, the pause, then the exhale. And then inhale comes naturally. So basically the active stage of breathing is not inhale, it's the exhale, believe it or not, because when you have empty lungs after you exhaled, naturally due to this law of physics that communicating vessels, empty space needs to be filled. So naturally the breath comes in an empty lung. And as long as you exhale properly, the new breath will come in with no effort. So just see if you can notice that. So let the breath come in on its own. You are just observing, being present and curious about the breath. Very simple process. It happens without our knowledge. It's automatic, part of the involuntary system. We don't have to think to do it or do any action. But sometimes we get hijacked by our mind and our thoughts, and we do not get to actually be present in our body and with our breath. So conscious breathing is very helpful for the nervous system. It brings more energy into the body, more clarity in the mind, and it soothes the heart, it calms the heart. The breath is directly connected with the heartbeat. Actually, when you inhale, it's the action part of the heart beating, the pumping, is a systolic. When you exhale, you may notice the heart is more relaxed, it's in the diastolic phase. And those pauses between the breaths are those little pauses between the heartbeat. The heartbeat is not totally continuous. It does have a little bit of a pause between the diastolic and systolic. Same pauses between the breaths. This is a very great tool to use in meditation or contemplation, or anytime you want to be mindful and connected with yourself and with the present moment. You use this tool of the breath. This breath is always there with you, easy to find, but we forget sometimes that we may not breathe correctly, and we get in this shallow breathing that can cause a lot of panic and anxiety and fear. So let's vow for this practice today to connect with the breath and stay connected through the practice. And if you get hijacked by your thoughts, by any distractions, always come back gently without any judgment. And notice how your practice went at the end of the 1 hour, and we will reap the benefits. And noticing the belly rising and falling. Diaphragm depresses when you breathe in, and then comes back to natural position when you breathe out. Just noticing all of these things about the breath and how it affects your body. All right, with the next breath in, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring them to the heart. One more time, inhale. And as you exhale, we chant Om. All right, let's open the eyes. Switch the legs a little bit here. And we'll move the spine in a circular movement now. It's called the Sufi grind. It's going to reach to the left and forward and to the right and circle back, pressing on the knees, rounding the spine as you go back. And exhale forward and inhale as you roll back. Waking up the spine. Press the opposite knee as you reach to the other side, just lengthening a little bit more through the side of the body, from that hip crest all the way up to the shoulder. Good. Back into center, and we'll reverse directions. Go to the right first. Waking up the spinal nerves, bringing the energy into the spine and help it to uncoil and travel up to the higher centers of the spine, towards the neck and the head and the crown chakra. Good. Let's come back to center with the next inhale. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and release them down. Inhale, exhale. This is the best way to release deep embedded tension in the shoulders and base of the neck. You're squeezing that tension up and then you release it. You bring a lot of energy with a strong breath to push away that stagnant energy of the past, that tension, that stagnation. 3 more. Let that tension go. Mindfully breathing, mindfully releasing. Unleashing the tension, freeing it up and freeing yourself up. Good. And let's bring the chin to the chest. Keep the back of the neck long. Inhale, look up. And a little bit back. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep the spine long. And inhale. 4 more, just like that. And now let's circle to the right, very gently and mindfully moving in a circle. Waking up the cervical vertebrae, 4 and 5. And reverse direction. Breathe in as you look up, breathe out as you look down. Stay connected with that breath and follow the rhythm of your breath. That will be your guide today. Not me, not my words, not my doing or my poses. Just stick with your breath and see where you land. In a better place than before, for sure. Good. Come back to center. And let's open up the higher vertebrae of the neck, C2 and C3. So this one is going to be chin to the chest. Then inhale, slide the chin forward and up, back and down, like you're creating a backwards circle. And the spine likes this wave-like movement, and you will join the party. So allow your spine to join. And just follow the breath. Good. Back into center. Chin to chest. This time, I'm gonna slide back, look up, forward and down. Allowing those two stiff vertebrae to slightly slide over each other to open up that space. Those vertebral discs get to be compressed because of the heaviness of our head and because of gravity. So we help this area open up, stay flexible, and allow those little cushioning spaces to be there so we don't rub bone to bone, because that would not be fun. Inhale and come back. All right, let's do one more here with the legs out. So bring the legs out. Let's make sure they're still okay. So shake them down a little bit. And point and flex the feet. And now side to side like the windshield wipers. Good. Now squeeze the toes and squeeze the fist, just like you create some tension and then release it fast. Squeeze and release. Very good to improve the circulation and open up the discs and, the bones, not the discs, in the toes. We always stay in those shoes and everything gets to stay in the same position for a long time. So it's good to move and stretch and squeeze and tense and then release to help the body come to that harmony, to that homeostasis. All right, release that. And let's reach forward. Slide your hands down your legs and see how far you can go without forcing. Flex the feet a little bit, toes towards you. And keep the spine like a plank. You're not going to try and reach anywhere. We're just going to have a nice and long spine. A neck and spine are a continuation of each other. And then, of course, the head on top. So we're going to hold here without trying to create a certain pose. Squeezing the navel towards the spine is going to open up that space of the L4, L5 area, and even lower. And breathe into the navel point. As you exhale, you squeeze the navel to the spine. And as you inhale, you allow it to relax. Mindful breathing for our adrenal glands, for the kidneys. It is very helpful for us to get connected with our internal organs. We rarely ever think of them. They just do their job for us, but it's great to be grateful and acknowledge them. And as we breathe mindfully in these organs, we actually have a correspondence in the brain, in the insula. There's researchers in Arizona, they found that there's a mapping of the internal organs in this area of the brain called the insula. Insula means island. So it's good to work on that because you work on your brain directly by working through indirectly into the body. Or whichever is more direct, actually, the body is more direct. Okay, so let's inhale and slide back up. Sit bones into the ground. And bring the hands to the side of the hips with your heel of the palm pressing down. Lengthen the spine and see how much more length you can put into the spine. Inhale, just holding the pose, very good pose to acknowledge the length of the spine and the posture improvement. And just get comfortable breathing here. Sometimes it feels a little bit uncomfortable because we're opening up so much and we're lifting everything from Slouchasana, we come to Dandasana, and it feels a little bit scary at first. Just breathe through the openness of the chest. Heart and lungs expand here. You have a lot of space. Diaphragm, rib cage have a little bit more space too. And you allow more energy to come into your body. And we teach the spine to be tall and uplifted and energized. Very simple pose, but challenging sometimes, right? So let's continue 3 more breaths. The beauty of this yoga, sometimes it's in the simplicity of it. Not necessarily easy, but simple, because even a simple pose doesn't necessarily have to be easy, just because of our postural misalignments. So 3 more breaths here. Good. Let's take another deep breath. And exhale, let's twist the body to the right. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, slight twist to the left. Inhale, center, lengthen, lengthen, reach, look up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, and exhale left. Great, come back to center, bend the knees, bring them in, and let's come to tabletop. Align the wrists and shoulders, knees and hips for some cat-cows. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and tailbone. And exhale, squeeze the navel to the spine, around the back, tailbone tucks under, look down at your navel. And inhale, reverse. Do this cat-cow tilt for about 12 cycles of breaths. At your own pace, staying connected with your own rhythm, your own breath. Breath follows movement, movement follows breath. Continuous flow of energy, vibration in the body. And as we inhale, we look up between the eyebrow to imprint in that Ajna chakra to increase our concentration, inspiration, and intuition. Good. All right, let's go ahead and inhale, swing the tail to the right and look over your right shoulder. Dragon looking for its tail. Maybe we grow a tail and then we can see it. Inhale, turn, twist to the left, look over. So you may see just your shoulders, you may see the side of your hip. It doesn't matter, just do the movement and just notice the one side that you see less. You're not as flexible, right? You may be your dominant side, could be your right side if you're right dominant. So stay on that area more and just give it a little bit more time. Good. And now do that one side one more time, the one that's your challenge. Okay, good. Come on back. Let's go ahead and inhale, bring the right arm out and the left leg, like a diagonal stretch. Inhale and lengthen, squeeze the navel to the spine, squeeze the glutes, and find your center and find your breath. Inhale, arm to the side, knee to the side, hover here. And then exhale, reach back and grab the foot into your hand. If you're just reaching back, that should be enough as well. And then exhale, bring it down. Let's repeat on the left side. Inhale, left arm out and the right leg. Extend and lengthen. Reach the arm to the side. Stay strong in the core. Reach the knee out to the side and then grab the foot or reach towards your foot. And exhale, release. Press into the hands, lift the knees. Let's walk the dog. Spread your fingertips wide like a starfish and gather all your strength into the fingertips. And spread it around throughout the whole palm and base of the fingers. And stop with the right heel to the floor. Feel that sensation of length on the right side from the fingertips to the heel. And then exhale, switch. Inhale, bring it back to center. Bring the feet together. Come on your tippy toes. Lengthen the spine. Squeeze the navel to the spine. Exhale, drop the heels down. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale down. Bend the knees. Rest the chest on your thighs. Inhale, downward dog. Inhale now, bring the right leg up to the sky. Point the toes up. Bend the knee and open the hip. We're gonna let this foot and heaviness of the leg create some pull on that hip. And so as the pull of gravity is gonna help as well. Breathe in, strong, breathe out long. Exhale, bring that leg down. And let's bring the left leg up. Bring it up, point up, lengthen, bend the knee, open the hip, and don't change the position of the shoulders and arms. Just let it twist, the openness happen from the waist down. You're gonna feel it on the side of the left chest now, pretty much from the armpit, you're gonna feel that openness, but you're not really moving the arms. But you'll feel it all through the left side, side of the heart, the lung, the rib cage, the hip crest. Just opening, letting these areas to breathe and gather some energy. And exhale, bring it down. Nice job. Walk the feet in place to bring the spine back to neutral. And let's go ahead and inhale, come to a plank pose. Stay here, engage in the core, engage in the glutes, pressing into all fingers like a starfish hand. And just breathe and hold. Phalakasana, plank pose. It's a very basic pose in yoga. We don't do it enough, but we do the chaturangas. But if we do this, the chaturanga would be better. And it works the whole body. So continue to breathe here as you hold. Building your strength, your patience. Releasing some heat, some toxic energy from the body. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Knees to the floor. And now bend the elbows and drop the chest. Inhale, scoop up, lift the head and chest only. Press the hips down, toes and feet together. And inhale, press into the hands and lift up more. Exhale, curl the toes, press the hips up, engage in the core. So we're doing very mindfully. We'll do this one 2 more times. Inhale into plank. Breathe and let that heat be released. That is toxic energy on its way out. If you feel sweaty, that is great. We have to release what is stagnant and old. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let the breath help you. That's why you have it. Breathe strong. Don't be shy. The breath is powerful and we need to use it. Knees to the floor. Bend the elbows, allow the chest to drop. And then the chin. And then inhale, slide up to baby cobra, elbows to the side of the body. Stay here, press the feet, lengthen. Inhale more, lift up a bit more. Bring the arms out. Another breath here. Bring the hands back to the floor. Lift up as far as you can. Curl the toes and press back. Good. Take a deep breath here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Let it go with a sigh. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale to the nose and exhale. 1 more. Let it all go. All that stagnation, all that tension, emotions, whatever you hold. Inhale into the plank. Last one, guys. Breathe strong. We're just gathering all that tension and we bring it out of the body. Through the breath, we exhale it out. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Drop the knees. Hover the chest. Elbows stuck to the side. Inhale, nose to the floor. Inhale, lift. Baby cobra. Stay here, look between the eyebrows. Stretch and lengthen the legs. Inhale, bring the arms out and the legs off the floor. Lift up. Arms to the side, hold. Palms to the floor and lift. And stretch it back. Nice, deep breath in here. Exhale, release. 2 more, just like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. 1 more. You got it. Great. Let's come to the knees. We're gonna turn around and we'll work in the center of the body, and then we switch to Qigong. Okay. Kathy, doing okay there? Okay, so we'll bring the legs up first, just to reestablish the spine to neutral. So bring the feet up and lift up your pelvis off the floor. Just a little lifts here. Inhale and exhale. It's like your lower body drops and lifts. Very good to bring the energy back in the kidneys. Good. Now flex the feet. And imagine you're walking on the ceiling. We're going to slide the left foot and then the right foot, like you're doing a moonwalk. Slide, Michael Jackson. Slide and press, just like you're walking and sliding. Get those pelvic floor attachments to release. Achilles tendon and the whole hamstring and sciatic nerve can benefit. So do a few more here, really pressing and lengthening, breathing and moving. Connected with the breath still? You still got your best friend with you? Your breath? Not me, it's your breath. Good, nicely done. Okay. So now we're going to drop the legs till they're about 6 inches off the floor. And then the chin comes towards the chest, so looking down to the toes and arms to the side. This is called stretch pose. It's really going to work in our core. So we're going to hold here and breathe for as long as you can. If your back is really bothering you here, bring the hands underneath your glutes, okay? Because this is going to get you a little bit at first. If you can have the arms to the side, that's fine. If not, underneath you, it's fine as well. So look at your toes and breathe. Powerful breath here. So you can hold as long as you're able. Your body's going to start to shake, but you see if you can stay a little bit after that. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth is good here as well. And if your neck is too much trouble, drop the head to the floor and see if you can keep the legs up a bit more. And then you can let it go whenever you want. Inhale and exhale, release. Okay, open the body into star pose. 5-pointed star. Open the legs, open the arms. And breathe into the middle of the chest. 3 breaths into the heart. 3 breaths into the belly. All right, make sure you are caught up with your breath, or your breath caught up with you. So let's take 3 more just to be sure. As we promised ourselves, we're going to stick with our breath. Inhale. Let's gently come to the side. I'm going to stand up for our Qigong practice. Okay. So we're going to do a few exercises for the water element in the winter. And it has to do with the kidneys meridian. So it's going to be a lot about the kidneys today, which is always good. So we're simply going to bring the feet further out than the hips. Knees are softly bent. You're going to let the arms move and slap the body at the kidney level. Don't slap directly on the spine, but next to the spine on those muscles of the lower back. Let your arms be loose so the movement comes more fluid. And you can twist from the hips or only from the waist if you like. You bend the knees and the movement kind of happens. Close the eyes and enjoy the movement. I'm going to bring the arms to flap a little bit higher on the body. So let me go to the arms, to the shoulders. Just kind of tapping, moving some energy around. So your arms become relaxed and loose like rubber. So they're flapping like wings. And start to bring it back down. You're gonna wind it down. All right, let's bend the knees, feet together. We're gonna circle the knees to the right. And now let's go ahead and reverse to the left. Breathe, stay connected with your best friend. Good. Now we're gonna get a little bit on the hips. So we're gonna move the hips, kind of isolating the hips, not your torso, just the hips, they kind of circle around. Forward, side, back, and the other side. And reverse. Breathing in forward. Good. 2 more. Okay. Now we're going to do this exercise called the pump. It's going to bring a lot of energy in the lower body and the kidneys. So I'm going to inhale up here and exhale. Inhale, we lengthen the legs, and we exhale, we bend the knees, right? Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Now you keep throwing something down that doesn't serve you. Inhale, grab something good, and exhale, release the not so good. Inhale. Any anger, any resentment, any emotions that block your flow, let it be released through this fun practice of Qigong. Just letting it all go. Throw it into the earth. Earth can take it all. We're gonna activate our legs, our quads, our kidneys get pumped up, adrenaline gets balanced in the kidneys, in the bloodstream. 2 more. Last chance to try it out. It's a new year. Let the last year go. Good job. All right. Now let's bring the hands to the lower belly. Left hand on top, since we're all ladies, and we're gonna circle this area below the navel. This is called the lower dantian. So we gather some energy, we release some stagnant energy, and now we're gonna bring it into the body. So with that pump, we kind of released a lot of stuff, but we also increased and brought in some steam. So now we're gonna transform that steam into water. As we circle it around, we warm it up. We embed it deeper into this lower dantian or prana field, so we can store some chi for later. Good. And release the hands. Take a moment to feel your body. Close the eyes. And exhale. Next one, we're gonna open the feet a little bit further apart, and we're gonna get our hands somewhere on the thighs or as close as you can to your groin. So we're gonna do the dragon releases heart fire by wagging his tail, swagging his tail. Go to the left, forward and right, and inhale into center. Now we're gonna exhale and start to the right. Right side to left, and inhale center. Left side. So we're gonna alternate sides, circling around, bringing back into center and sinking down. And then go to the other side. So find a rhythm that you can continue on. Inhale center. Repeat, alternating sides. Sink the body. Go to the other side, circle around and back and in. All right, come on back to center. Bring the toes out a little bit. And bring the arms out in a cactus pose and squat like you're sitting on a horse. Open up the arms, open up the chest. And I'm gonna simply hold and breathe. This is very powerful pose. It releases a lot of stagnation from the whole body. It may feel really challenging at first because we're holding a lot of stuff in this body. It becomes a junkyard of the mind. So we dump everything in, all the emotions, all the feelings that are unprocessed. Everybody that said something to us or whatever, we just store it. So now it needs to let go. Inhale, bring the arms to touch overhead. Feel the fingertips. Exhale, come to your side with the elbows into the side body. Inhale up, exhale side. Inhale up, exhale. Powerful breath. 2 more. Oh, let it go. Hang forward now, just keeping the legs open wide. Let the head drop. Hold on to the floor or to your ankles, or wrap your hands around the elbows. Let this inversion calm down your heart, settle your energy, and come back to the breath. Inhale, bring it up. Come on up slowly. Okay, bring the feet back to hip width apart. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring them down to the side body, behind your back, and down the legs to the heel, and then out the toes, and then in the big toe. Inhale, slide it up the inner thigh, and come to the lower dantian. Inhale from here up again. Exhale, bring it down to the back as far as you can, going down a little bit. And then connect it from there, sliding down the back body. Out the little toe, in the big toe. Up the inner thigh. This is the spleen meridian we're tracing now. Come to the center and slide sideways over each other like you're doing a cross here. And then inhale, bring it up to the armpits. And inhale up again. Exhale, bring it down through the back body. Continue on down the back body. This is for the kidney and the spleen. Inhale inside of the leg. Onto the core, cross over. Bring it back and out to the armpits. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it down. Back body. Lower body. Inner thighs. And stop in the lower dantian. Circle this energy again. Smoothing off that chi, storing it in deep inside. Calm and nourish the chi. Take a moment. Okay, the next one is called the Zen circle. We're gonna have the left arm behind our back and the right hand at the lower dantian. So we're gonna do a circle, slide this arm to the left, circle around, and bring it back in. And then we switch, left hand comes forward, slide it to the right, circle, like a Zen circle. You know that circle, how it looks like. And switch hands. Intentionally move this chi, gathering chi from all the way around. We bring it into the center. So that's the meaning of it. Circle, gather that chi, bring it in, store it, and switch. I'm gonna do the same direction, 6 times. Stopping through and sliding through. Knees are softly bent. Empower your body with this chi. Circulate all around your aura. And now we'll switch. Inhale, store it. Inhale, exhale. Last one. All right, bring it back to center. Just do one more to make this energy flow through the body. It's called a fountain. So we're gonna have the feet slightly further apart than the hip width. So we're gonna go inhale up the sky, exhale down as you bend. Bring the energy out to the side, bring it back in, and slide it up the meridians. Inhale up the sky, gather in your hands, spread it around. Inhale, gather that ball, open it again, gather it once more, and bring it up the body through the center meridian, up and around. Bending forward like an artesian fountain. Bring this fountain of youth, gathering some from the earth, bring it up the spinal column. Gather from the sky, out and over and down. Increase that ball of chi, bring it in through the Renmai, the front meridian or the conception vessel. And exhale. And exhale, spread it around and stop right here. Feel your chi, feel your body in the center of the universe. Feet are planted, rooted into the earth. Knees are softly bent, stable and grounded. Now let's bring the hands together to rub and increase this energy. Now we're gonna rub our fingernails together to increase the chi in the meridians. Release the hands and feel that electric sensation pulsating between your hands and fingers. And start to create a chi ball right in front of your lower dantian. Below the navel, that means. It's the prana center, the storage of chi. We play with this ball, we grow it and shape it. Increase its power. And then we bring it into the lower dantian or into an area of your body that needs a little help today. If nothing comes to mind, always bring it to the lower dantian or to the heart. So the heart will spread it around the body because the heart is very giving. If the heart wasn't giving, do you think it was going to pump all this blood for you all throughout your system 24/7? I was just thinking about it. Okay, let's increase the energy one more time. Actually, let's do this too. Let's do this. Just kind of sliding your fingertips into each other. Your finger knuckles. No, what is this? The area, the web of fingers. And now we'll do the index finger and thumb here. the side of the palms. With your thumb on the inside, obviously. And the outside. The inside of the palm. At the wrist level. This is very good for your carpal tunnel as well. It's a good exercise to detense, to stretch, to open up that tunnel through which the carpal nerve has to travel. So you can open it naturally and gradually so it doesn't get tensed up in your kind of job that you may do if you do that kind of work. Okay, now the back of the wrist as well. You're knocking onto them. The back of the palms. This is very good to balance the sugar metabolism in the body. So if you have that sugar craving and you want to stop it, do this and switch to the other palm. Okay, and let's increase that chi a little bit more. And the nails. And allow that chi to travel between your hands. Feel that chi, be attentive and be sensitive to it. Grow it and expand it. And bring it to an area that needs your attention today. From a long plane ride, I need to do my hip today. To the neck, to the head, wherever it's needed. All right. So we'll end with a standing meditation. So get solid on your feet. Close the eyes and let your arms be relaxed and loose to the side. Feel grounded and rooted into the earth. Drawing energy from the earth through the soles of the feet, which they have some channels right in the middle and also in the palm. So we can receive through the palm as well. So open your palm towards the ground. And notice that you can also connect with the crown from the sky. Receiving into your body from all these directions. And inhale, let's bring this energy up to the heart. Deep breath in. And we exhale, we bow to the practice, to the teachers, to each other. Namaste. So if you still need to lay down on the floor, you can. Since we finished with Qigong, we didn't do a Shavasana. So if you really miss it, do it. All right. Kathy, how are you doing over there? You had a good practice?
Good, thank you.
You're so welcome. Have a good Sunday. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Thanks.